If something cannot be explained through science and rational thinking today, this doesn't mean that rational thinking will not be able to explain it tomorrow or even 100 years from now. Discovery is an ongoing process of progress. Fundamentalist religions, for the most part, operate on a mechanism of undermining science, discovery, and rational thought, and thrive on faith and willy-nilly interpretations. It's interesting and fair to bring up that it is argued that this way of thinking of the rational atheist, that science and rational thought are an ongoing process, is basically a form of uncontestable blind faith on the atheist part, and thus an invalid and irrational stance. However, this is grossly inaccurate because the atheistic position does not begin with a closed-minded interpretation or idea. The atheistic position that science and discovery is an ongoing process that will solve the mysteries of the world that we live in is not faith at all, but rather a comfort in holding a position based on a demonstrated confidence level in the data, meaning that we are totally open-minded to whatever the actual results may be, even if it were found that ultimately our existence is the result of an intelligent, omnipotent creator. As an atheist, I would have no choice and would gladly accept that truth. This is grossly different than religious faith, which basically begins with an interpretation or idea, and then lastly disregards all evidence which easily refutes the very interpretation or idea. The religious stance or the religious faith only accepts answers that fall in line with the original closed-minded interpretation. The rational atheist would love to find evidence that proves the existence of a God and supernatural realm. Such a discovery would be the biggest and best of all time. Also, it would only increase one's fascination with the world and science because now we could include the concept of gods and entities into the very realm of science of the natural world. We would then be able to ponder and study the alleged nature of God and a supernatural realm. The point being is that an atheist does not follow his or her atheism religiously. Atheism is a worldview. It's a stance that one can take and hold tentatively yet confidently based on a review of the evidence.